Thunder and lightning. 5 minutes ago, my shop was flooded out. You're at the Watchmen Way, March 24th, 2020. Yeah. Thunder, lightning, hail. Okay. So, I think probably a lot of you saw the press conference that POTUS had this afternoon. And he's saying he would like to see everything back to normal by April 12th. Something doesn't add up. Let's see, we're at March 24th. Okay. Well, we got a week left in the month. So in less than 3 weeks, he wants the economy to be back up and running. This thing just got started. They've been telling us that it's going to escalate. And it's going to get worse up into, I guess, through the spring into the summer. Well, how can we be back in less than 3 weeks? That doesn't add up, does it? Well, when things don't add up, you better start asking questions. So, here's my take. I posted something about Ellen and Tom Hanks, right? Well, if you studied, I guess there was at least 2 posts. One from Hanks and one from Ellen. The one on Hank's picture, and in Hank's picture, there was a little tag or a label on a door frame, I think it was. And none of this is by accident, guys. Well, that number coordinated with a military, I don't know if it was a detention center or a military base, but it definitely had something to do with the military, okay? That's number one. Number two, in Ellen's was even worse. So Ellen, she's in a white sweatsuit or something, and she's sitting on a couch, and there's a window behind her. Well, if you look closely at the picture, at the window, you'll see a reflection of what looks like a Marine in full battle garb. Now, that's not something you would expect to see at a normal military base, but what if it was a Gitmo? I think that what they did there, and those things weren't put out by Hanks or Ellen. Those were put out by military intelligence. You could bet your ass. And their clues were in there for a reason. Any idiot could see in the Ellen picture, either she's faking this to make it seem like she's under military detention with a very, I don't know if you noticed the look on Ellen's face. She's really usually happy-go-lucky, bouncing off the walls. She looked like she'd just seen a ghost. And I think it was her own ghost, because she knows what's coming. She knows what they're going to do to the pedophiles, and she's one of them. This was a test. Do you remember Jade Helm back from the end of Obama's administration? Do you know what they've been doing with social media since day one? They are tracking all of us. It's frightening how accurately our military intelligence, and I'm sure others around the world, can predict our reactions to almost anything by what they learn off of social media. I mean, it is chilling how accurately they can predict what we're going to do. I think these, whatever you want to call them, drops, tweets, communications from supposedly Ellen and Tom Hanks, it was a test to see, because who are the two biggest celebrities that are pedophiles? It's Tom Hanks and Oprah and Ellen. Well, that's what this was about. I think what happened was they saw, they expected a huge pushback, I think, when this all went down. They were worried that the celebrities and the politicians, people like Obama and Clinton, that there might be a lot of civil unrest when they went down. I think this was a test to see the reaction. And by that reaction, I think they were able to determine that this pretty much clear sailing. They're not going to get the pushback they thought they were going to get. So I think this thing's moving a lot faster than they figured it was going to go. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're back up and running by the 12th, and then all of a sudden we get word of all these arrests. What do you want to bet? It fits perfectly. Now the pieces to the puzzle fit together a little bit better. This makes sense now. And it's exactly what I would expect for President Trump to use every option he has to determine the best course. And that it's ending sooner. I mean, we know it's not the virus, right? We know they can, virus is done. We got it. We figured it out. We know how to take care of it now. It's all gone. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Because that was all a front anyway. They can do that at any time. Now they know it's a green light. Go get them, guys. I think that's what's going on right now. I think they turned the dogs loose. They're out and on them. They're taking them down. You know, I thought it was going to take months. I'd be tickled if they got the economy up and running by mid-April. Again, brilliant. If that's the way it goes down, it might just be too. Here's the other option. It could be that he's talking that game to keep the market pumped, right? He doesn't want, he got a big bump today. It was up over 2,000 points. But that's what happens in a volatile market, guys. Look at history. 87, 1929, 07. You always have that erratic up and down. The volatility is a sure sign of a collapsing market. So it could be, that's the other option, is he's trying to keep the market propped up as long as he can. And he knows it's coming down. So, I really think that the first one is the most likely option, that they're ahead of schedule. They ran tests and found that they could move a lot faster than they thought they could. We'll see. Let's hope. Yeah, I really believe that the people just, they don't care, especially if you're talking about pedophilia. I've been saying this all along. Almost all the friends I lost in California are, liberals, Democrats. Well, that makes them ignorant. It doesn't make them bad people. There's none of them that are going to go along with this pedophilia, this satanic pedophilia by the ruling class. No, it's not going to happen. So I just think it's a given. Yeah, the other thing, they've been monitoring the reaction to Q. So they are so dialed in on us, guys. You can't believe. Thank God it's in the white hat's hands, right? this ability. White House calls for anyone leaving New York State to be quarantined for 14 days. He's sticking it to Cuomo. It's awesome. Oh, man. Precious metal markets are broken, guys. There's a big disconnect between the paper price. You know, we see. I had somebody today, I think earlier today, who's trying to give me a hard time because the idiot's looking at the spot price, right? Well, the spot price is still 12, I think, something. But you can't buy it for less than 25. So the real price is 25 something now. Forget what the spot price says. That's gone. Because the dealers aren't selling it. What I said was going to happen is happening. The dealers, trust me, they're shutting down. They're almost all out of stock. They're not going to give it away. And they know 25 is giving it away. So look for that to escalate quickly. Just keeps getting better, guys. Getting better every day. Zero Hedge headline. Must we kill the economy to kill the virus? Yeah, actually, that's what's going to happen. They're going to kill the economy, and then the virus is going to be fixed. That's what this is all about, guys. It's about taking the economy down, giving an excuse to why the economy tanked. And it's here. It's already over. Anybody who's telling you, buy the stock market now. This is over. Get your money out of anything you can. The market, bonds. I don't care if you have to take a penalty. Your pensions, if you can. Most people can. If you can, take a penalty. And don't wait around. And while you're waiting, put some physical silver on your credit card. Listen, the reset is coming. I know someone who just paid almost $4,000 to get their mortgage caught up. And in less than a month, they're going to find out they just pissed away $4,000 because they would have never had to pay it back. If they'd listened to me, that's $4,000. Just think, what's $4,000 with a Litecoin? Think about it. Bonehead move of the century. Unbelievable. Look at what's going on. It's happening around the world. It's going to happen here. They're going to put a freeze on all mortgages, all car payments, all credit card payments. They're putting a freeze on them, probably by the 10th of next month. President Trump's not going to allow tens of thousands of people to be foreclosed on because of the virus that he knows where it came from. That's not going to happen. Nobody's going to lose their home over this. He's going to make sure of it. It's all good, guys. Don't pay off any big debts. If you feel like you have to make the minimum payments, make the minimum payments. Run your credit cards up with physical silver and Litecoin purchases. Food, water. It's looking more and more each day like you're never going to have to pay that money back. And don't feel bad about the banks, because when you see how badly they've ripped us off for over 100 years, trillions of dollars, tens of trillions for sure. God knows what the total is. I don't want to know. Let's just get rid of them and move on. And when I say get rid of them, I think there's going to be some of them that get executed because they were involved in a conspiracy to remove a duly elected president of the United States. That's treason, sedition, capital offenses. They could be executed. Bill Gates, probably go down for crimes against humanity. All of them are going down one way or another. Life imprisonment or execution. They're lucky I'm not the judge. Because if you committed treason or murdered a child and you got convicted, guess what's happening? And I'm the judge. Now, I'm not the judge. So if they get life in prison, I'm moving on. I'm okay with it. They got justice. Um, since we're on justice, let's something else is going to be happening, guys. Um, a member and I were talking this afternoon, and we got to talking about a mutual friend, and this friend follows both of us on Facebook, and didn't have very kind words to say about me. Again, basically, I'm a lunatic or whatever. You know, I know this guy's a pretty good guy. I've known him forever. Um, when this all comes out, when everything that I've said the last 5 years is true this year, he's going to call me back, I'm sure, and he's going to reach out. I think he's going to apologize. I think that's going to happen to a lot of us, from a lot of friends, and I've got no hard feelings. I don't care what you said about me, when you said it. I don't care. I really, it's okay. I forgive you. Honestly, I hope you had time to take advantage of what I was trying to tell you. Because it's going to make it so much easier for yourself, for your family, maybe for generations, if you are able to take full advantage. And anybody that's got, if you're holding 25 Litecoin in 5 years, your generations are going to be taken care of. We said the greatest transfer of wealth in human history is happening. It's going to be mostly because of cryptocurrencies. And God told us what was going to happen ahead of time. Why should I be upset? You know, those people are going to have the regrets they're going to carry, because, you know, especially if they didn't figure it out soon enough, right? And the good thing is that if they were just a little bit intelligent and had some critical thinking skills left, most of them should have figured it out. Because we got way more time than I expected on these lower ends. I would have never predicted this. And this is a gift from God, that the prices are still this low, this late in the game, when this thing is ready to tank any day. And it's pretty common knowledge now. It's hard to find a pundit who says that, you know, unless they're, you know, the real deep state shills that are going to go down with the ship. Even the mid-range guys, as far as their accuracy, know what's coming. You can't save this thing. It's a mathematical certainty. It's been a mathematical certainty for 5 years. I've been saying that for 5 years. And here we are. The mathematical certainty is finally here. Nothing can save this. You know, they're buying a little bit of time. And more importantly, with this money they're going to send out, it's going to help families. You know, hopefully, I don't know if that's going to be the case, but hopefully you're still going to be able to get some silver and Litecoin by the time those checks get here. I'm not betting on it, but keep our fingers crossed, because that could help a lot of people. I mean, if it goes to, you know, a couple hundred a Litecoin or $100 an ounce in silver, that's still going to be a buy, especially on the Litecoin. So there's still going to be chances for people to cash in. You know, just think about it. Even if it goes to 500, if you get 1,500 and you dump 1,000, well, there's 2 Litecoin. That's $6 million if you can hold it. And look, guys, listen. I know these numbers sound crazy, but think about this. Look what happened to the toilet paper. Now think about this. There's 7.5 billion people in the world. There's only 84 million Litecoin, and over 64 million of those are already sold. So when the world finally realizes that the economy is screwed, you're going to see the same run on precious metals and Litecoin that you saw in toilet paper, only magnified 1,000 times. So what do you think the price is going to be? And then now figure 5 years down the road, 4 years down the road. They're crazy numbers. That's why I believe that 3 million apiece by 2024, I believe that number's conservative. I think it's going to beat that. And I think Litecoin will eventually surpass Bitcoin in price, which means that's going to be over 12 million apiece. I think that's within 10 years. By 2030, I think Litecoin will pass Bitcoin in price because it's just more versatile. You know, Bitcoin is more secure, but for transactions, like most people will use Litecoin, I think it's a superior coin. So we'll see. But either way, guys, you're going to be glad you have it. It's all good. So remember, physical silver and Litecoin as much as you can, as fast as you can, because the supplies are drying up. Most of the dealers are almost out. You know, Litecoin's backed up, or Coinbase is backed up. Took, I think, 13 days is what it took a member to get a purchase process. 13 days. So don't be surprised if it takes a few days to get your account up and running, because they're backed up, guys, and it's going to get worse. So anybody you know that you want to get in on this, get them in now, because it's not going to be long, and they're not going to be able to get it. Let's see what else I got here. Yeah, you know, and they keep printing. It's hyperinflation. You can't get around this. Look at Zimbabwe. Look at Weimar Germany. There's pictures of people in Venezuela just recently. Wheelbarrows to buy a loaf of bread of cash. That's hyperinflation. That's what happens when you continue to print money. That's, you know, this is going down one way or another, guys. And when it does, they'll do a reset. All debt's going to be wiped out. New home sales tumble in spite of record low mortgage rates. It's all dried up, guys. It's gone. The U.S. service economy collapses at record pace. They're saying a 5% plunge in the GDP. I think it's going to be worse than that. You can't shut the economy down for weeks. Get your Litecoin and silver. The economy's dead. Oh, 81 tonight. 83. Yeah, we're going up, guys. Good job. Joan, how you doing? Danielle, what's up? Chrissy, how you doing? Gary? Yeah, Epstein didn't kill himself. Lisa, how you doing? Scott? Tessie? David, what's up? That's not appropriate, Danielle. Hey guys, you should be loaded with questions. Tessie can't believe, I'm assuming President Trump mentioned John Kennedy today. Oh, and listen, guys. Judy, how you doing? When you see people who are attacking President Trump because of, you know, some of the things they're pushing through for this martial law, set them straight. because that's not helpful. President Trump has risked his life. He's 100% behind us. He's 100% behind the Constitution. He's playing a role right now. Just wait till you see what happens in his second administration. All this crap's going to be over. The Second Amendment bullshit's going to be over. The censorship crap's going to be over. He's going to win the 2020 election with 90% of the vote. You don't have to do a damn thing. Just vote. Don't waste any time campaigning. Who's going to vote for whoever they throw up there against him? When he takes down the swamp, when he exposes the worldwide satanic pedophile ring, when the Pope, the Queen, Bush 43, Obama, Clinton are all arrested, and they're exposed for torturing and murdering children, who the hell do you think's going to vote for President Trump's opponent? It's over, guys. Quit worrying about stupid shit. Quit worrying about stuff that's the die's already been cast. It's over. There's nothing to worry about. Focus on our mandate. Red pilling and preparing. We don't have much time left. Keep it up. Keep the pressure on. Get your money out of the banks. Yeah, Randy just made a smart move. He bought a piece of equipment for his business at zero interest. And he'll probably never have to make a payment. Good job, Randy. Now he's thinking ahead. Listen, don't feel guilty about this. This is how business works. We're turning the tables on what they've been doing to us for 100 years. So this is 100% legal. Donna, how you doing? And listen, God doesn't mind because he knows who these people are. I know, Danielle. Bill, how you doing? Natalie, how you doing? Libby, hello. Kathleen, how you doing? Kathleen got her brother on board today. Good job. Bought silver, opening a Coinbase account. Good job, Kathleen. Keep it up. Red pilling and preparing. Linda, fingers crossed. I think you might luck out. My daughters did. Unbelievable. They're the first home for both of them. And I believe maybe they'll make one payment if that. Unbelievable. Yeah. Listen, guys, we're going from the goats to the heroes here. Because now, every day, it's harder for these people to knock us. Because every day, what we've been saying is coming. More and more happens. It's to the point where they can't hardly say anything. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more of them that come to us. And again, we accept them with open arms, right? Yeah, can't get any silver, guys. And if you can, it's at double the spot price. Expect to pay over $25 an ounce. Rhonda, how you doing? Mike Maloney, who's a big gold silver guy, said they're falling like dominoes. Just put out a post. Autumn, how you doing? It's going to be awesome, guys. Cody, how you doing? Phil, how you doing? Michelle, hello. Give me a call, Michelle, if you need any help. Robert, what's up? Robert bought 30 Litecoin. Good job. So here's another Gemini.com, guys. It's another exchange. But if you're going to do this, get it out as quickly as you can. Get it into your ledger immediately. Don't let it sit, because I don't know these guys and you don't know. That's for you too, Phil. Make sure you get them out of that exchange as quickly as you can. Then you're protected. Well, it's starting to look up, guys. Like I said, every day, more people are coming around. Tessie just bought more Litecoin. Good job, Tessie. Donnie, how you doing? I've heard of Gemini. I don't know a lot about him. You do your homework, guys. But hey, he got his Litecoin in 48 hours, so it's an option. Lisa, could you put that up too, Lisa, as an option on the websites? Mike, how you doing? Lisa's new. Lisa joined the club. Her friends now think she's crazy. Welcome to the club, Lisa. Don't worry, Lisa. The good thing about you, Lisa, is you're only going to have a few weeks to deal with this. A lot of us have had years to deal with this, with everybody attacking us and calling us names. So you're getting off pretty easy. Just make sure you get your silver and Litecoin. Yeah, Gary, why do you keep talking about bread? We know you're going to make your own bread. Thank you, James. Cindy Lou is asking my thoughts. Oh, I think they've already. So that the Dems try to put out a digital currency. It's already been taken out. It's done. Yeah, I wouldn't have trusted it. Yeah, so it looks like it was a BS deal. They already, like I said, I saw a report right before I came on that they pulled it out already. So I don't think we have to worry about it. Seeds are planted. Kevin Owens. Kevin, they all you're not going to buy cryptocurrencies without giving up your driver's license, your bank account, the whole 9 yards. Part of the deal. But you're going to make millions. So do the math. Yeah, so Teddy's saying he bought Litecoin on the 20th. It'll be available on the 26th, it looks like. So, 6 days, less than a week. But still, it was 48 hours on Gemini. You're welcome, David. Marissa, how you doing? Yes, Marissa, get your money out of your bank and into physical silver and Litecoin. My number will be posted in the comments section. If you have questions, call me, please. Gary, you just got a free car. You're only going to have to make a couple of payments. You're welcome. No, actually, you should be thanking God. I'm not going to take credit for God's work. You're welcome, Mike. Yeah, just leave enough in your accounts to pay your bills. And here's the other thing, guys. This is what I do. I've got 95% of my cryptos out of Coinbase. But I leave some in to use. I use Coinbase as my secondary bank. I've got $50 in Chase, and I probably have 1,000 in Coinbase, US dollars. I can sell my Litecoin. If I do it by 7 in the morning Pacific time, it's in my account by 2:30 in the afternoon Pacific time, the same day, Monday through Friday. So if I got to pay a bill tomorrow, I sell some Litecoin, transfer it in, pay my bill. It's better than having it in the bank, because if it's in the bank and they close, you're not getting it back. They changed the laws. Our deposits are considered loans to the bank now. So when they go belly up, they don't have to pay us. It's in the law. So don't feel guilty about not having to pay your credit card bill or your car off or your mortgage payment. Because trust me, they've gotten away with trillions. Good job, Chrissy. Chrissy ordered her ledger and her rounds are on the way. Good job. Tommy, what's up? Danielle, what was always a little crazy? Was okay. Kia Sportage. You should have bought a Mercedes or a Rolls. Well, Sandy's asking, what about jobs? It's like my Social Security. Okay, here's a perfect example. My Social Security comes, it'll be in my account tomorrow morning. First thing, I'm buying $1,500 worth of Litecoin tomorrow morning, first thing, out of my account. So, Sandy, if it goes into your account, your check, put as much as you can into Litecoin, just keep in your account what you need for bills. And if it's like, say, on the 1st, and you got a bill due on the 30th, put it in Litecoin and let it sit for 30 days. Because what you might find in 30 days is that money quadruples or better. So, yeah, I'd put it in Litecoin. If you can buy a vehicle right now for no money down and a low interest rate, I'd buy it. If you need one. Oh no, I'm not going to sleep. Are you kidding me? Jenny, you should have heard the news about Hanks and Helen. Oh, and the news is we're pretty sure they're arrested for pedophilia, satanic pedophilia, torturing and murdering children. Thank you, Danielle. Phil, what does that work out to, Phil? A piece. I've got a couple of thousand dimes, but really, three to 500 in dimes, guys, is all you need. Then put the rest of it in 1 ounce, either bars or rounds, the cheapest ones they have. Don't pay extra for premium coins; it's a waste of money. So 3 to 500 in 90% silver dimes. So that's 1964 or older U.S. dimes and quarters. 1964 or older, you want 3 to 500 total dollar, not face value. Total dollars you're spending. $300 to $500 is what you're spending, not face value. Now it's okay. Like I said, I probably got close to $3,000 in dimes. But yeah, no worries. It's still silver. You're welcome, Phil. Tessie's got 2 birthdays at her house. Wow, party time. Ledger Nano S as in Sam. Yeah, S as in Sam. That's the one you want. Yeah, 25% of silver mines are shut down. Listen, guys, they've been selling silver for the past several months at about the same price it costs to get it out of the ground. So they're giving this away. The prices had to go up. It's been manipulated down, and we're taking advantage of this. Thank you, God, and thank you, Deep State. Jeremy, how you doing? Michael, how you doing? Tessie, give me a call after the show. I'll talk you through it. Jeremy's late again. Yeah, I think Danielle put you in detention. Yeah, and I think there's on my page, probably on the Watchmen page, there's a code for the ledgers that's, I think it's 20% off or something. Okay, Kevin, you're gonna buy your Litecoin at Coinbase or Gemini that we just posted here in the comment section. Buy Litecoin as much as you can. The Ledger Nano S is the hard wallet. It's like a thumb drive. It's what you store your cryptocurrencies on. Now you don't have to do that right away, but you eventually want to get your coins out of Coinbase or Gemini, wherever you buy them, you want to get them out as quickly as you can into your hard wallet so they're 100% secure. Tessie finally convinced her husband. Good job, Tessie. You know, it's usually the women who are getting the men lined out. Well, listen, guys, I recommend Coinbase because we know them. We've never had an issue with Coinbase. You guys are welcome. I mean, if you get in a position, and I would be doing the same thing, I would be looking at other sites because they're talking about a 2-week delay, basically. You know, a week to 2 weeks. If you can get it in 48 hours somewhere else, that's probably what I would do. But just check out Gemini or anybody else you're going to do business with. Do your homework. Dennis has got his popcorn. Good job, Dennis. You're welcome, Cindy. Pelosi's going down. Could be any day. You know, I think they're going to take down the big ones between now and the middle of April. I think in the next 4 weeks, I think most of the big dogs are going to go down. We'll see. But they're definitely going down, guys. Make no mistake. It's got to be before summer. We're not very far off. Terry, how you doing? Sue, how you doing? Yeah, don't be afraid to give up your info to get Litecoin, guys. You're going to miss out on millions. We are, and don't forget, guys, we are going to have the first ever Watchmen party, probably in Sedona, Arizona, within 12 months of the arrest of whoever the first Obama or Clinton gets arrested first. They're going to be within 12 months of that. That's my plan right now. My niece Danielle and Danielle. Yeah, if you can't buy bullion, 999 silver, buy junk silver, 90%. Nobody controls Litecoin. The market controls Litecoin. I mean, you could say the miners to a certain degree to control it, but not really. Okay, Gene, quit showing off. And where did you get yours? Uh, Bennett's. Now that exchange has been around for a while. So check out all these options, guys. It's I think the reason that Coinbase is overwhelmed, most of that business is probably coming from us. Yeah, do not get gold, guys. Stay away from gold. Listen, the historical ratio between gold and silver is 10 to 1. It takes 10 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. That's for 5,000 years, up until just recently, the last 50. When all this corruption and manipulation ends, it's 100 to 1 now. It's 100 ounces of silver, ballpark, to 1 ounce of gold. When this ends in the next few weeks, the historical ratio is going to snap back, because that's how it comes out of the ground, is 10 to 1. You know what that means? They're saying, with all these gold-backed currencies coming out, U.S. has a gold-backed currency coming out. China has a gold-backed currency coming out. Russia has a gold-backed currency coming out. When the analysts run the numbers and they look at the money supply and the amount of gold in the world that they know about, it comes out the revaluation of gold is between 50 and 85,000 an ounce. Now, if silver is 10% of that, we've done pretty well, haven't we? Because the minimum is $5,000 at silver. Silver at $5,000 if gold's at 50. Is that a good investment? How about if it's at 85? Then your silver is 8,500 an ounce, and you paid how much? $12, $15, $25. That's what I'm saying. Silver up to $500 is a great buy. Litecoin, I'm going to keep buying it. It's going to be the new stock market, guys. I think the crypto markets are going to be. Okay. Laura Ann, how you doing? Phil's buying more. Yeah, the best thing when you're buying dimes, guys, don't buy it by the dime, buy it by the dollar amount. Tell them I want $500 in dimes. That's what you do. Because a lot of people are getting confused and buying a lot more. And I don't think that's a problem. If it goes worst case scenario, you'll probably get more for those dimes. But you don't need that many, I don't think. Hopefully, we won't need any. Well, see, what we're doing, Helen, is we're buying something and we're intending to make the payments on it, but we're anticipating that there's going to be a reset that's going to wipe out all debt. And there's nothing wrong with that. God sees nothing wrong with that. God wants us to get everything we can from these criminals. That's why we're stripping all their assets. Yeah, you got the right price on those. Yeah. 100, yeah, $1.20. That's good. Yeah, this was all orchestrated, guys. Donnie's talking about the kids working, the both parents working. Yeah, it's not an accident. That was engineered to happen so that the government would raise our kids, and we saw what happened there. That's right, Mike. Keep buying it. The housing market, the prices are going to plummet 80%, guys, on houses. Um, Personally, I don't plan, to buy any property for a year probably. I'm going to wait till the dust clears. Um, and listen, if you've got, like I said, if you've got 25 Litecoin, you don't really have to worry about the prices because you're going to buy whatever you want. You're going to be a millionaire. And values are going to go down 80%. It's a win-win-win. Kelly, how you doing? It's Marissa, it's easy. Call me after if you have any questions. My phone number will be listed. Oh, and it's 707-696-4188. And I'll post it also. 707-696-4188. Rusty, how you doing? I would not buy it from, well, I don't know, Walmart. Amazon, I would say, is okay. Ledger's preferable. You definitely do not want to buy one from like eBay. People have lost all their coins buying a wallet like that. Phil's had good luck with Gemini. Kevin, how you doing? Thank you. My daughter Rory. How you doing, Rory? Sandy's husband isn't on board. We understand, Sandy. Just listen. As long as you're doing the job, you're getting Litecoin and silver, your husband can catch up. Yeah. Sometimes it's easier just to go to the next relative, go to a cousin, go to an aunt, an uncle. Um, the good thing about this is everybody is getting red pilled, whether they want to or not. Some people their red pills are going to be force fed. Because listen, in a matter of weeks, no one in the world is going to be able to deny this. It's going to be on the mainstream media 24/7 in a matter of weeks. No denying it after that. You're welcome, Michael. I don't think that they can dictate what wallet you use, Kathleen. I would check that out. Kathleen's asking about a wallet for Gemini. Matt, how you doing? Phil's going to check out Gemini on the wallet. The Belgian royal palace has raised the white flag. That's interesting. Yeah, the Buffalo rounds, yeah, that Gary's pointing out, that's what I have mostly. But whatever's cheapest, guys, whatever's the cheapest coin you can get it. 1 ounce bar, 1 ounce round. Brian, how you doing? Yeah, the housing market, guys, it's going to tank. Um, if as long as you have physical silver and Litecoin, you're in great shape. The market's going down, your assets are going up. You're going to be able to pay cash for a house in a year if you want to. Yeah, no one's buying now, guys. If you're in the market to buy a house, move quickly. Do what you can, Sandy. Even if it's $50, get something in the game. Good job, Jeremy. Knew you would. Marissa's going to buy 200 on Coinbase. Litecoin, right, Marissa? $200 worth of Litecoin. Make sure, guys, it's Litecoin, not Bitcoin. Litecoin's going to have a huge advantage over Bitcoin when it comes to return on investment. Huge, not even close. And not that there's anything wrong with Bitcoin, but wait till you see what Litecoin does. It's astronomically better return on investment. The problem with Bitcoin is too much money now. It's too expensive. Yeah, Hillary said that the parents were second to the state. Yeah, not this country, especially not now. Why Michael's asking word from military friends. The only word I've gotten from friends that have contacts in the military who are former military are saying martial law this week. It's coming. However they want to frame it, whatever they want to call it. Now, maybe things are moving so well, they may not have to lock down the whole country like they thought they would. So, listen, if less happens to get to the same goal, that's good in my mind, guys. So I don't care if we have martial law as long as we're doing the job we need to do. Collapse the economy, take down the swamp, expose the pedophiles. It's all happening. The way, the truth, the light. Thank you, David. Yeah, Rory got basically a free house. That's how it's going to work out. Joan, how you doing? Ammo in Colorado went up 730% in a month in February. Crazy. Uh, Jay's asking, does a Litecoin app have a wallet? The wallet you're going to you'll have a wallet at Coinbase. So you can store your coins at Coinbase until you get your ledger. But you want to order your ledger now. Don't wait. Welcome, Chrissy. Yeah, guns and ammo are in high demand. No kidding. I don't know if there's a minimum purchase with Litecoin. There is now, I think, with SD Bullion, I think it's $299. So it looks like you can transfer from Gemini to our ledgers. Renters, I think you're going to have your rents payments frozen, but then you'll just pick back up whenever they take the freeze off. Tessie's is closing in August. I think you're going to miss that. Might miss the boat. I think that might be too far down the road. We'll see. Nothing's written in stone, guys. This could take longer than we think. It looks like it's moving faster, but you don't know. Keep your fingers crossed. Randy, try Gemini. If you can't get through Coinbase, try Gemini. It looks like that's going to work for us, and they're pretty quick turnaround for what's happening. I'll do some homework on them tomorrow, and if they look good, we'll put them up as a recommended source for Litecoin because time is of the essence, and Coinbase can't keep up. Everybody pray that Tessie gets her house. Litecoin will have a hugely better return on investment than Bitcoin. Hugely. Yeah, whenever your military friends are tight-lipped, you know something's going on. And we actually got some reports from National Guard bases in Tennessee that this is going down. Tana, how you doing? Linda, hello. July 4th at Mount Rushmore. Could be quite the show. We'll see. Listen, guys, Jay's asking about links for the Ledger setup. Just go to YouTube. Uh, there's 25 excellent videos. Just punch in programming Ledger Nano S. You'll find 20 that are excellent. Just watch a couple of them. It makes it real simple. The rest have already started, I believe. I think Tom Hanks is arrested. I think Oprah's arrested. I think Ellen's arrested. And I think next month we're going to see Obama probably. And many more. The floodgates are opening, guys. Diane, how you doing? Danny, hello. Cousin Bill, what's happening? Yeah, the stores are running out and the prices are going through the roof. uh, yes, it is common that there'll be a 48-hour hold on a transfer, and that's as much for your protection. In case somebody's trying to transfer out, they send you an email. How are you making this transfer? So, yeah, it's all good, guys. My niece Danielle. Good night, David. Sandy, how you doing? Rhonda, how you doing? Mud cities. Well, if it's, I know. Well, I know what mud cities are. If it's the same kind of mud city, but there have been many cities around the world that have uh, been covered up, been by mud flows. That's the mud city I know is through history. Um, yeah, and there's a lot that make people wonder about how it all happened. Well, I think as much as you can get. I all of my liquid assets, 100% are physical silver and Litecoin. I've got about 2,000 ounces of silver and 300 Litecoin. Um, I think you get as much as you can because if you leave any money in the bank, you're going to lose it. If you leave it in cash, you're probably going to be able to convert it, but you're not going to get the return on investment. So Litecoin and silver, as much as you can. That's not a bad deal, Jeremy. William, how's it going? Yeah, mud floods. That's what I was talking about. Mud flows, mud floods. Larry, what's up? Cecil, how you doing? Okay, guys, that's all the questions. Remember, see where we're at here time wise. It's all about being positive, guys. When you're reaching out to these people, remember our new tactic. How would you like to be a part of the greatest transfer of wealth in human history? How'd you like to be a millionaire in 4 years? That's what you start with. And the thing is, they see things are going crazy. I don't think you have to get too deep into the pedophilia right now. I mean, listen, we have to remember our objective. Our objective isn't to inform them about everything we know. Our objective is to get them red-pilled and prepared. And it's red-pilled to the point of getting prepared. We don't need to go overboard. Now, if they're ready for it, give them as much information as they can take. But don't force it. If you've got, you guys know the difference. When you've got somebody who's kind of on the fence and not really sure, don't push any harder than you have to. If you get them to commit to buying, stop right there. Help them get their buys going. Go to the next person. Then if they come back to you for more information, do what you got to do. Give them what they want. But we don't want to chase anyone away, right? Especially right now. In the past, again, we are red pilling, or we're planting that seed, but we're so close right now that we could plant the seed. The seed takes, but it takes after it's too late, where it's too late for them to prepare. And we're almost at that point where we got to start getting them. As soon as we get them, we got to get them in to buy, because any day this whole thing could come down. And you won't be able to get silver and Litecoin. If the banks close, forget it. It's over. 24 hours, everything's shut down. If we go 24 hours. No dealers going to sell in that environment when it's going up at the pace it's going to be going up for a long time. Could be weeks or months. So that's it, guys. Or wait a minute. Do we get some more? Rhonda, red pilling. Did you ever watch the movie Matrix? Red pill or the blue pill? The red pill, you wake up to the reality. That's what it is. It's just waking people up to reality, to what's really going on, instead of what the mainstream media is feeding us. Nothing to fear, guys. There is nothing to fear. Okay. Remember, be positive. Stay on top of people attacking President Trump. Don't let them get away with it. And remember, fear not. God and President Trump are 1,000% in control. I'll see you tomorrow night at 5 Pacific. God bless.